Hi, this is Chase from FTC Team 18172 Uplift Robotics, and today I'm here to talk to you about installing PTC Creo. Since Creo does a lot of complex calculations, there are certain hardware requirements your computer needs to have. First off will be Windows. Something like Windows 7, 8, or 10 all work. For Mac, I highly recommend trying Boot Camp. I will leave a link in the description on that, but that will basically allow you to run a full system of Windows on your Mac, which works perfectly fine for Creo. It's what I use personally. You're going to need any amount of RAM. I highly recommend 8 gigabytes for FTC. That's just what usually works and runs very smoothly. That's an optimal kind of scenario. You're also going to need a 64-bit processor. Quad core recommended, just again so Creo runs smoothly, but dual core is perfectly sufficient as well. You're going to need some sort of integrated graphics or graphics card. Obviously, the better the graphics card, the better you're going to have as far as like rendering goes. It'll be a lot faster, but any sort of integrated graphics is fine. And then I highly recommend 10 gigabytes of space. You'll need at least 6 or 7 for Creo itself. You'll also need 2 or 3 gigabytes for your part systems like GoBuilda, Tetrix, and Rev. Those take up some space as well. And then it's really important just to make sure your computer meets these requirements, because it's a real bummer to get all the way through this installation process and try and open Creo and discover that it doesn't work. So it's a great precautionary measure just to make sure. With that said, let's get started. So what you're going to want to do is Google PTC Creo download FTC. And what this will do is give you a specific download just for first. So what you'll see come up is first PTC. You want to click on that, and then you will scroll down to where it says Creo. You want to click on Creo. Once you're there, you're going to need to fill out all of that information. We're just going to have that blurred out for privacy's sake. And then at the bottom, you're going to want to make sure that you say that you are a student. And once you've filled out all of that information, you just want to click Submit. You'll then be directed to a page that says your request is being submitted. You'll want to wait until that reloads. And then you will want to scroll down on that new page to where it says Educator Installation Guide. And you'll want to click on that link. That link will open a PDF. This PDF has all the instructions, and you'll want to click that top link. And then from there, you're going to want to click under Creo 6.0, the HTTPS option, which will download a zip file. That zip file takes quite a bit of time to download since it is 4 gigabytes, but what you will need to do once that is downloaded is open it and extract it to wherever you would like. This takes quite a bit of time, so we will speed up the process and get back to you when it's done. So once you have the installation folder fully extracted, you're going to want to open the folder and click on the setup.exe file. Once that is open, you're going to want to make sure Install New Software is selected, and you're going to want to hit Next. From there, you're going to want to hit I accept and check all the boxes it requires you to before you go to the next page. From there, it's going to ask you for a license key. Now, Creo, when you signed up for that account earlier, should have sent you an email with a license key in it. So what you'll want to do is open that email and copy the license key. You'll then want to take the license key, put it in that install licensing box, and then you will want to enter your information that you signed up with, including your email and password. And once that is selected, it will take a few minutes, and then it should say successful, and you will want to hit next. On the next page, you'll get this list, which is all of the different softwares that Creo gives you the option to install. I recommend just installing the ones it shows you, just in case you need any of them in the future. Realistically, you only need Creo Parametric and some of the other mandatory ones it requires, but I highly recommend just installing all of them for simplicity's sake. After that, it's going to slowly install all the programs. This can take a really long time or not a lot of time, depending on the computer you have. But once that is done, you'll just be able to click Finish and you'll be able to open PTC Creo. You should just be able to open Creo and have no issues at all. It should run perfectly fine. If you do happen to have any issues, feel free to comment below, and thanks for watching.